welcome to the Questionnaires podcast, where each week we source the best questions from Yahoo Answers and attempt to provide the best advice from.
If you're chased by a serial killer, are you both running for your life?
2.
If you get a bigger bed, do you have more bedroom but less bedroom?
We're here to prove that every question deserves an answer. Join with me this week, as always, is Marcus.
Hello, Tom.
And Damien.
In the flesh, Tom.
In
Touch
the
me.
flesh.
Touch me.
You know what? I can't touch you. You know what I love is that in that part, I don't need to cut out the gaps between, is Marcus...
And then there's like a 30-second
Hello,
grab.
Tom.
Yeah.
You don't understand how I don't want to, I'm not complaining, okay? Because obviously I love doing the podcast. I love getting this all done. I love chatting with you guys. But the process of editing that podcast when we weren't in the room like we are now was very difficult.
I can imagine your editing timeline looked like Zorro had come through with his sword and just chopped it up a bunch of cuts through it.
Pretty much. And the other thing was like Sundays when I would usually cut was just like my least favorite day because I'm like, oh no.
There's a big cut. There's a big cut.
And times when I would get the edit done prior to Sunday, I'm like, oh, this is brilliant. It's almost like I just like feel like I've done like a 20K run before work or something like that.
Well, it's great for me too because now I don't need to actually. We used to have a system of putting our hands up so we can know when to talk.
You're aware of the system.
I am aware.
It's funny that you're aware of the hand raising
I
system.
can ignore the
because it's funny you're raising your hand right now.
Yeah,
when it's not needed.
Yeah, exactly. It's great because now I don't feel like I'm going to step over somebody as I'm talking.
I know exactly what you mean, Marcus.
I know, Marcus.
See, he didn't. I could see him stepping over me, and I stopped. I pulled away.
It's interesting to see how different the dynamic is when you're talking over like a FaceTime or a Zoom or whatever, is that knowing when you have to stop talking and like knowing when you're actually just talking for the sake of filling air.
Yeah.
And it's hard to sort of stop saying too much that's unnecessary while the other person is waiting to say something.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like every sentence ends up with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're just like...
Yes. Did I get my point across? Oh, God.
What were you saying?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a lot of those were there.
But we are here in the flesh. It's great to be here. I will say, I think I drove through about 5 hotspot suburbs to get here. And I wanted to like make sure my windows were up. My car was on recirc rather than getting that outside air in.
So that virus air wasn't coming through your car.
We're starting to, it's the weirdest thing. We've started to come back first in the flesh and now they're like, there's an influx of
cases.
It's kind of crazy, isn't it? Like last time we recorded, apologies again to our friends for missing another episode.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Yes.
But I feel like we spoke about how things were getting a little bit normal. 20 people in your house, that's normal these days.
Yeah, true.
And like within the 2 weeks, people like there was politicians in Sydney saying, bad Victoria. And now we've only let 5 people in our house. Like we regressed so much in those 2 weeks. People just got complacent.
Yep.
But it brought us together.
It's
We're here.
It's true.
Exactly.
We're still just like, let's not use this as an excuse to not do it in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you guys for so long. It's good to see you.
It's been months.
Not much is you don't look any different. You're exactly how I remembered you looking.
That's good. My head's a little
in
longer.
the third dimension.
I don't think that's true, Tom.
I got a little doughier.
Let's put it this way. By the time this episode goes to air on Sunday, I won't need you guys anymore. I just want to throw a question at you guys.
Okay.
First thing that comes to your mind, when I say think of iconic one-name pop stars, what comes to mind, Marcus? Cher?
Madonna.
Of course. Try this one for size. Damien.
All right. Okay.
Damien, nice.
That's a good outfit.
Like Gabbo? Yeah.
Damien.
I think Damien, not Damo, Damien.
Let's just say I got what they call in the biz my big break.
Oh,
I am.
Oh, boy.
It's about to go big time for me.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Don't want to toot my own horn, but
I'm hearing a toot.
So this is within 2 days. You're saying that you're going to not need us.
the
star will
my
be-
stocks are gonna rise,
Your
baby.
Your stonks are rising.
Stonks are rising.
Stonks are high.
So
Stonks are high.
I got a little email from Channel 9 the other day.
Oh,
and
okay. It's a network in Australia.
It's a big network.
One of the
TV
big
network.
three.
TV network.
In the subject line, it said, "Do you want to be part of the Voices virtual audience?"
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. Hang on a
Like-
second. Virtual audience.
I'm like, you know what? I didn't know that was a possibility. Yeah, now I do. I do want to be a part of it. So you might be asking, what are the prerequisites?
Yep.
Very easy. 15-second video minimum.
Yep.
Well lit on a plain white background. So
Okay.
and all you have to do is like cheer and act like you're into the music, getting into it.
Wait, you're just going to have a pre-recording of you being like, oh.
So let's just
Go
say,
Team Kelly.
Really? Which team are you on?
let's just say Damien brought out the old air guitar, tuned it up, and made his debut.
Rocked
So
out.
just imagine me on stage with Kelly Rowland and Delta Goodrum. It's been my dream since I was a kid to share the stage with those
Wow.
two.
Do you know which team you're on?
Well, here's the thing, right?
He's an audience member.
He could be a part of a team. You could go boo to other teams.
true.
I'm an audience member, but I think I'm gonna pop when I'm on the silver screen.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, right? The episode aired on Sunday. The Sunday just passed.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So did you see it?
Well,
I thought you said your star should be like.
oh, no, but like, you know, like, it takes a bit of word of
They
mouth.
saw him
It's got to
and-
spread. I got to
yeah,
get the
yeah.
word out there. It's going to go
I get.
viral.
I feel you. I feel it.
I started watching the show.
Okay.
And then I was like, I don't watch The Voice. I'm not very familiar with the program.
Yeah.
Other than it's a singing show.
Yeah.
And then I looked into how long an episode goes for, and it's like a minimum of an hour and a half to 2
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah, it's very-
And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to watch all this because I don't care if I'm in it. It's just too much time on a Sunday night.
The funny thing is, people watch it to see the people singing, but you're watching for the audience, which is probably marginally less screen time. It might be 5% of the TV program. You add in, ads, the guests, the host talking, the singing. You're a tiny portion.
You're silver.
I can't even guarantee I was on the episode.
Yeah, right.
But
right.
I just feel like the producers would have seen I've got that X factor.
Yeah.
I know that's a different singing show.
They're like, guys, we don't want to say it because it's from a different network, but he's got the X factor.
That's like that is the Voice's Voldemort. They're like he has that thing that cannot be named.
Don't say it.
Factor.
Don't say it.
But yeah,
people are gonna love him. They're gonna
Yeah.
idolize him. You
Wow.
could say he's one of Australia's
His idols.
idols, but not so much.
I just wanted to be upfront with you guys so
Yeah.
you weren't just
Yeah.
shell shocked on Sunday.
Right.
This would probably be my last episode of the questionnaires.
Yeah, because
I don't need you guys
you're
anymore.
obviously going to have a lot of press junkets to do because
Yep.
they're going to want to know who is the dashing man with the
Air guitar.
the
with,
air
the
guitar
with the
motion.
invisible guitar.
Yeah.
I have got the golden ticket to Willy Wonka's music studio. That is, I'll be there.
Wow.
He's made some rocking tunes with all those Oompa Loompa songs.
That's true.
too.
That's
Yeah.
true. Look, you've got a lot of good things to look forward to. I think let's give some people out there listening something to look forward to, which is the questions that we have to answer for this week. The way the show works is we choose questions from the website Yahoo Answers. We try to provide advice to these people to help them on the way. That's how the show works.
I remember when I was a regular person with regular problems.
Now your problems just
those are
seem
the days.
Those were those days.
I
Those were
cannot
the days.
relate to the simple people
Simpletons.
of Yahoo Answers.
Every question I answer now is going to be like, I would just throw money at the problem.
Right. Can't I just sign an autograph and call it a day? The other thing we do is we choose a theme each week to name the question askers, and it's my theme this week, and I wanted to name the question askers after. If you are, this might not apply to everyone, but if you are in a situation where you are ordering some food, particular type of food, whatever it may be from anywhere, is there ever something that you'll say, hey, hold the X factor? What do you say? Hold the
I get you.
on any sort of food. Is there
yeah.
something that you don't want in your food?
Then add it to the food.
So it's like if you get a cheeseburger, you might say, hold the
cheese.
pickles.
Okay. Yeah.
Hold the cheese.
Hold the
Yeah.
cheese.
No, lactose intolerant. I can't do this.
Whiskey on the rocks. Hold the whiskey.
Yeah, right. Just ice that. So, what is there something that you would say? No, thanks. I
Yeah.
don't want that in there.
Oh, yeah, I can go first.
All right, you got. All right.
Yeah. All
I
right.
was thinking that you're a very I feel like you're very accepting of a lot of flavors.
100%
You're
I
the
am.
mayor of Flavor Town. I would say.
I am a Guy Fieri of the questionnaires.
Yeah.
That's 100% correct.
So, what is it?
But I cannot stand anchovies on a pizza.
All right.
And
okay.
I just need to say the Guy Fieri of the questionnaires. Okay, now you can continue.
Guy Fieri of the questionnaires. I love
Continue.
it. That's me.
Yeah.
But anchovies on a pizza should not belong.
That's a good one.
I'm with you.
I like anchovies by themselves in oil. That's delicious.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, you will just like raw dog a anchovy.
Do you do canned tuna?
Yes.
Canned anchovies. Same thing.
I understand it's in
not,
a
though.
can and that's how it's delivered. It's not the same thing, though.
Trust
It's the same as a can of tuna if somebody got a kilo of table salt and poured it on top of the can.
It's exactly like canned pineapples.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same.
Look, you don't put the whole can. You put one anchovy on the biscuit and eat it. That's delicious. On a pizza, it's sandy. It's gross. I don't like it.
Okay.
Anchovies right in. Couples in matching outfits. At a party today, I saw a couple wearing matching colors. Man and woman, both wearing similar clothes. Is this a sign of devotion? Wanting everyone to know that they are together? Or is someone under the thumb? Would you like your other half to dress in similar clothes to you at a party? Would you do it if you were asked? Anchovies.
See, I think colours and outfits are two different things.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
There are so many times where me and my girlfriend will like get dressed in opposite parts of the house, walk in, and we'll both be in all black, and it's like, okay, this isn't happening.
What funeral you
Yeah,
attending?
exactly.
Yeah.
And I'll go and just like swap it with the grey jumper. I'm like, okay, that's different enough.
Yeah, I will not move until you change.
Yeah, exactly,
You
yeah.
tell her that.
So I think that's I think that's fine. If it colors, it just happens sometimes.
Color schemes.
One thing I draw the line at is like matching outfits. When I was in Japan, one thing I noticed a lot is the mannequins that have a male and female mannequin and a dog sometimes, and they'd all be wearing matching outfits, like the exact same fabric, but styled in a different way.
Okay.
And I would see it around, and it's like, I guess I don't know, it didn't drive with me.
Yeah, I understand. Like, what is it flexing? What do you what do you achieve? What are you telling people by all wearing the same thing? You, your partner, and your dog walking around in Burberry. Like, what is it like being like?
I feel like it's more of somebody's under the thumb.
You reckon that's what it is?
I feel like maybe Japan's culture is different. So I'm not saying speaking for Japanese people.
Right.
I feel like
talking about Western culture.
In Western culture, if someone's dressed in the same sort of fabric, I feel like somebody's like, "Hey, you should wear this. This will be very cute."
Yeah.
Like the girl would more likely the girl would say, "This will be cute. Let's both wear it."
So you feel like the partner is wearing it out of obligation to be like, "Well, she wants she or he wants this, so I'm going to do it."
Yeah, he might be like, "Yeah, I'm happy to do it. Why not?"
What? Yeah.
Have you guys ever been like with your partner dressed similarly?
I do it all the time, dude. I do it so often. And I was going to ask Damien, because you said about colors. Like, if you're all wearing black, we can't both be wearing black. That's fine. What about something like a pattern? Like, if I've got a white and blue striped t-shirt that I might throw on, my wife might wear white and blue stripes.
Yes.
Like that could happen. Usually, it wouldn't be a situation where we're both getting dressed and we're not going to leave the house looking like that.
Yeah.
But is that sort of the same as colours, or is that?
Yeah, I think that's kind of the same thing.
More like, okay, then what would you consider like dressing exactly the same?
See, I've recently moved in with my fiance, so it's been recent times where we can actually get changed. Like, we can both have the option.
Yeah.
But there was plenty of times where she would come over to my house and I'm dressed in one outfit.
Yeah.
She's dressed in another outfit, which is pretty much like we're both wearing jean jackets and black jeans.
Yeah, sure.
And that sort of situation, she's like, well, one of us needs to change.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
sure.
well, it's at my house. I'm not changing. So we've gone out together like that.
Right.
See, I think those situations are okay. What I'm trying to say is, if I can never imagine myself in a world where me and my girlfriend would sit down and be like, okay, these are the matching outfits we're having, right?
Yes, I get you.
If it just happens by happenstance, that's fine.
Yeah.
Whereas I can't imagine us flicking through like a catalogue and being like, yes, we are going with the Prince of Wales check for this Saturday. That's happening.
It's green and blue. Green compliments you, blue compliments me.
That's right.
It's the perfect outfit.
But there are definitely times, like, I feel like we try and coordinate colours if we're going to like a formal event.
Okay, yeah.
She might wear a dress and I'm like, okay, I'm going to wear a suit jacket and a pocket square that matches with yours.
Yep.
So we're looking sleek as all hell. You know what I mean?
I feel like formal wear is the time to actually be matching in some sort of degree.
But you're not wearing a dress with a slip. You know?
And the reason is because my girlfriend knows I would pull it off better.
You've got better legs,
That's right. That's right.
Exactly.
He's got the legs that just go on forever.
I've seen on like ASOS that they often, when you're scrolling through, there'll be something that
couple pics.
Yeah, it'll be like some sort of design that's just like, no, it doesn't say unisex, but it's just like there's a guy and a girl and they're both wearing the same thing, to be like, if you're interested, it works for both.
Yeah.
And I wonder how many people do actually see that and go, I'm a buy two. Buy a small for her and a medium for me. Who does that?
I actually think the worst thing is to go out and be wearing something similar to your friend.
Okay.
Because a lot of the time, your friends will make fun of you. Like, I think if it's your partners, people are less likely to be like, oh, look at you and your missus.
I feel like you make fun of yourselves more than like when I go out with my partner, we're wearing the jean jackets. We're both wearing the same fucking thing. Like, we'll make fun of ourselves to other people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But there was definitely a period where, do you know the blue denim jackets with the furry collar?
Yeah.
They were in vogue for a long time. And I bought one excited, like, oh, I can't wait to wear this.
Yeah.
Went out one night with my friends, and there were 3 of my other friends wearing like the exact same jacket. And it really killed it for me, because I thought, I was like, oh, well, this sucks. And then
look at me. I'm not a snowflake.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, are we in a boy band? You know what I mean? And it actually got to a point, as it started as a joke, but it was like me and 3 other friends, we started like the denim boys.
Yeah.
I mean, the message would be like, who's wearing the jacket tonight? So we decide like who would be the person who wears the jacket that night.
You still wear the jacket?
Every now and then, yeah. It's out of fashion now, which means it's a fair game, maybe.
It's hard with male fashion because I feel like there's less sort of variety in what you could probably throw on. If you're, with styles, if something like that, the denim jacket comes in, denim with fur, everyone's got one, so there is a good chance it happens.
Yeah.
It's true. But that's why when women or female friends all wear the same thing, it's even like, what the fuck? How do you wear the same outfit?
It's like, out of all the outfits,
in the